be more than human. And welcome back to the channel. My name is Joseph Carroll. I write under the pen name J.R. Carroll, and today we are back in maybe my favorite world of all time. That is the world of The Witcher, and specifically Blood of the Elves, the first full-length novel in the Witcher series. Now, if you want a full-on spoiler discussion about Blood of the Elves, check out. I'll post it up here, and it'll be at the end of the video. We did a live discussion all about The Witcher, all about Blood of Elves, with myself, JCM Byrne, and Bryce from Shelf Centered. It is an amazing time, a good hour and 20 minutes of us just gushing over The Witcher. Now let's get into the review. Now, again, this is the first full-length novel. Some people kind of fell away. Some people like the short stories more, but specifically the people who feel that way mostly feel that way because the short stories are almost exclusively about Geralt, while here in Blood of Elves there is a lot of Ciri POV. Now, that's just the way the story has progressed. I mean, we all knew that she was going to be a major part of this story. And speaking of Ciri, one thing Sapkowski does magnificently is childreness, especially like those like teenager-ish kids. I mean, he gets their humor, their deviousness, and just overall them just being little, hard-headed kids to each other. Perfect by Sapkowski. And one thing that irks me about Sapkowski, that makes me kind of hate him, is his prose are so damn good. I have a poll up right now about like who has the best prose, and it's going to be a week-long thing. But I am convinced that it is Sapkowski. The way he's able to weave detail and info dumpy stuff is second to none. Just spectacular. And here we get to meet up with Triss, and of course Yennefer's in here. We learned some pretty weird stuff about Triss and Geralt. So if you know, you know. But aside from the stuff with her and Geralt, she connects so well with Ciri. And then Yennefer, kind of has the opposite, where they really don't get along until right towards the end of the book. And, we're learning about Ciri's chaos magic and what she can do, what she can't do. She wants to be a witcher. We get to learn about what it's like, the differences between a boy witcher and a girl witcher, and what they can do, what they can't do, what the strengths and weaknesses are. Sapkowski, again, one of the very best at writing battle and fight scenes. Just magnificent there in that aspect of it. But again, you get a little bit different, view of Geralt and how he's trying to protect Ciri, yet teach her all the things that are necessary for her to protect herself as this story progresses. I am super excited to get into the next book in the series, which I believe is The Time of Contempt. And again, we will have another live discussion on that next month. So if you're into this, like, subscribe, so you know when we put out all these Witcher things. Also, check out the Patreon. It helps out the channel here. It also helps out my writing. I am very influenced by Sapkowski and The Witcher. If you like The Witcher, you will more than likely like my first novel, More Than a Vampire, and its sequel that is coming out in October, More Than a God War. So, thank you all for watching, and remember, be more than human.